YouTube channel. As you can see by the title, I'll be explaining to you guys 3 useful tips on how to achieve neater knotless braids. So what I want to talk about first is pre-parting. I would probably consider this a lazy pre-part because I don't necessarily do each row, just so I don't waste too much time on it when that time can be used for braiding. I feel like this method is something quick I can use on every client, no matter their head size, shape, etc. For me, it always gets the job done. So what I do first is part across the head, ear to ear. I part with the comb first to get it nice and straight, and then I add shine and jam. Once I'm done cleaning the part up, I put away that section with a clip or a scrunchie, and then I start parting straight down the middle. Of course, I do the same thing I did to the last section, which when I parted with the comb until it was straight as possible, and then I go over it with shine and jam to clean it up. And just a disclaimer, when I recorded this, I got really bad angles, so unfortunately I'll be in the camera a lot, kind of blocking the head that I'm doing, but hopefully you can still kind of see what I'm doing. The last thing I do is part again from ear to ear, but this time I start at the top of their head. Starting from about the center of their head where the middle part is, I part all the way down behind the ear. After I do that, I put away that section in the leftover front section with a scrunchie or a clip, and then do the same thing to the other side. After you're finished pre-parting, this is how it should look, and you should have 5 sections. The next thing I want to talk about is getting your braids the same length. In order to avoid making braids longer or shorter than your client may have requested, the clip method is literally the perfect method to use. What you do is braid all the way down until you add the last piece of hair to the braid. Once you added the last piece, you take a clip and put it right where that last piece was added. This way you can have a marker to basically know that's where you add your last piece of braiding hair when you're on any other braid. The last thing I want to touch on is making sure your rows are the same size. You should never part across the whole head at once if you want your rows to be symmetrical, but if you follow my pre-part method, you'll already have a straight part down the middle of the head to guide you. So what you're going to do first is part one of the 2 sections until it's straight, and then go back over it, clean it up with the shine and jam, and then just twist it out of the way. From there, you can use that row to finish it out from the other section. Basically, just like copy it. And one more tip I want to add is twisting a row before braiding it. Once you start a new row, you want to part all the braids you're going to put in that row, but twist each piece. This way you can see if all the boxes are symmetrical and fix them if you need to. Twists are extremely easy to take down and redo, so that way it's easy to see your boxes clearly. But if you stayed this long, thank you for watching. These are the final results. I hope you enjoyed the video and got something from it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.